Wait till more people come into the stream. Talk about all the numbers that we've got over here for the GOAT King LeBron LLX show. Once everybody's here, we can get down to business. We're ready to talk about the NBA being completely Illuminati for the GOAT King LeBron, LA, repeat the time, Michael Jordan. But there's no chance Russell Westbrook and James Harden are going anywhere. Not a chance. This storyline for this year is that the Nets and the Lakers overcome adversity. They work on their injury problems. If you're the GOAT King LeBron LLX show, obviously injury problems impacting the Nets, overcome their differences. Hopefully, Kyrie Irving gets the vaccine because championships are all about sacrifice. And for Kyrie Irving, he's got to be out there every single day to help the Brooklyn Nets win the championship. James Harden, this is his best chance to win the championship. Kevin Durant has even said that he does not want James Harden to be traded. It's just not going to happen. Kevin Durant is used to super teams. Kevin Durant is used to being surrounded by all the best talent out there in the NBA. That really reveals a lot about Kevin Durant. When he doesn't want James Harden to leave at all. Kevin Durant needs a super team. Kevin Durant has already been on a comfort zone ever since his time with the Golden State Warriors. Kevin Durant needs a super team to stand a chance to win the championship. Because mentally, Kevin Durant can't do it if he doesn't have James Harden and Kyrie Irving. Kevin Durant wants to make history by having the best offense in the history of the NBA. It's still never late to make history. But for Kevin Durant in the Brooklyn Nets right now, despite all the injuries, no team in the history of the NBA has won the championship after losing 7 consecutive games. This losing streak for the Brooklyn Nets does not end at 7 to correlate with Kevin Durant's jersey number. This losing streak continues until the Brooklyn Nets are sitting at number 7 in the Eastern Conference. The Brooklyn Nets will work their differences. The Brooklyn Nets will work whatever is not happening right now. They will resolve their differences. I think the Brooklyn Nets are going to be ready to increase their intensity defensively once the playoffs begin. As far as the New York City mandate goes, I don't know if there's going to be political pressure for the mayor to suddenly make Kyrie Irving eligible to play every single game. If it's going to upset his voters, if they're Brooklyn Nets fans, something very possible that could happen. As far as Kyrie Irving's status goes, if this continues until the NBA Finals this year and suddenly the mayor lifts the mandate or he takes the vaccine, that's possible, then next year we talk about the Brooklyn Nets making history until GOAT King LeBron has the legendary comeback. But one thing is for certain, the NBA is Illuminati when they're syncing up GOAT King LeBron's repeat the tie, Michael Jordan. GOAT King LeBron joined the Lakers on a 19th day, the day that he agreed to join the Lakers. 2018, if I'm not mistaken. And I can teach you how I come across with these values. It has to do with numerology. Now, there's certain numbers that just don't reduce because they're master numbers, and 11 is one of them. July the 1st of 2018, which 2018 is 11. So what you get is 19. And now 19 does reduce to 10 and reduce to 1. I think the fact that 19 reducing down to 10 is a strong correlation with the next repeat for GOAT King LeBron happening 10 years later. That was the day he joined LA. Now, draft day of 2003. Let's see if I remember. How do I remember the right day? I just have to add the number to 19. And indeed, it was June the 26th of 2003 when GOAT King LeBron was drafted. June of 26. 2 plus 6 is how you compute the value. And then 2003, you just got to add up the digits. In June 26, 6 adds up to 8. It's June the 8th adds up to 14. May seem minor, but it actually is a very important detail to note. LeBron was drafted on 19 one-day numerology, 2003. But LeBron's 19th series win for the repeat with the Miami Heat. GOAT LeBron's 19 finals losses with the Cavs. Some of the worst teams out there. GOAT LeBron has a different legacy from Michael Jordan's domination. GOAT LeBron has to settle on underdog teams, carrying teams to the finals, losing to super teams. That's how GOAT LeBron's computation for his finals record will be 6-6. He makes it to the NBA Finals. He don't lose shy of the NBA Finals. He doesn't lose in the first or the second round. GOAT LeBron. And this will prove that king of the East, he's not in the weak conference. GOAT LeBron still makes it to the finals in 4 out of 5 years without a shortened season. 2020-2021 is why GOAT LeBron doesn't win the three-peat. And that is how it is exactly lined up for GOAT LeBron to tie Michael Jordan. And LeBron against the super team Warriors. 1-8 has everything to do with the 18th championship against Kevin Durant in his next finals rematch. He won 1 out of 9 games versus the super team Warriors from 2017 to 2018. That has everything to do with King LeBron's revenge against Kevin Durant. 1 out of 9, 1-8. 1 out of 9 games. The 8 losses and the 1 win is a total of 9 games. So LeBron wins 1 out of 9 games against the super team Warriors in back-to-back years in the NBA Finals. The clinching game of the last NBA repeat. 2018 NBA Finals. June the 17th of 2018. Now that day told us everything. I'm like, okay, if GOAT King LeBron's winning the repeat, then what does the day that the last repeat was clinched have to do with the next one? So once again, computation reveals everything. June the 17th of 2018. That's how you add up the digits. 2018 is a pretty particular year because that year adds up to a master number. And 11 and 8 and 6 gives us 25-7. Next repeat 25 years later. Next repeat is LeBron's 6th ring. 25 years after MJ's 6th ring. And significance of the last NBA Finals being clinched on a 25-7 day. But how about the repeat prior to the 13th repeat in the history of the NBA by the Golden State Warriors? And notice how Golden State Warriors has Jumanji at 13. Notice how LeBron goes to LA after the 13th repeat. Notice how LeBron was 1-3 in the finals with the Cavs. 1-3 in the finals with the Cavs since his return to Cleveland. That was your cue that he was going to go to the GOAT King LeBron LA Lakers show. Okay, and we talk about numbers and their significance. GOAT LeBron, number 6. AD, number 3. Now, their numbers add up to 9. 9 playoff series after beating the Heat. GOAT King LeBron ties Michael Jordan. Also has to do with the next Game 7 of the NBA Finals for GOAT King LeBron James. 9 wins after 2016 in the NBA Finals for GOAT King LeBron James would be for his next Game 7 win. Her dad having Jumanji night. I like the fact that father as Jumanji 58. If I'm not mistaken, let's double check father in Jumanji. Father has Jumanji 58. GOAT King LeBron opponents. in the finals versus the Lakers. 5-8 with the loss on Game 7 to the GOAT King LeBron LEBRON. LeBron 6, Anthony Davis number 3, MJ born year 63. 6 and 3 multiplier sequence gives us the 18th championship for the GOAT King LeBron LEBRON. GOAT King LeBron number 23, AD number 3. 26. Won the championship right after Kobe died on the 26th day. Even though LeBron's not 23 right now, this will have to do with the comeback for the 26th win in the NBA Finals for GOAT King LeBron James. So these numbers would have to do for the next championship for GOAT King LeBron James. Okay, I can call this guy the GOAT any day I want because everybody's ready to discount GOAT King LeBron from winning the championship. He is the GOAT in my eyes when he even wins the 5th ring, because that means that it's all over. And GOAT King LeBron will finish the mission and win the 6th championship to tie Michael Jordan. Okay, how else is NBA Illuminati? Shaq number 34. Number 34 for Shaquille O'Neal. A Shaq repeat, born at New Jersey, Shaq. It's the same scripted playbook. Three-peat versus the Nets. 20 years later, the Lakers defeat the Nets to win GOAT King LeBron's 5th championship. 3 titles, 4 seasons. I never thought about Giannis number 34 too, in addition to Shaquille O'Neal's number 34. Giannis's number 34 would have to do with GOAT King LeBron following up Giannis the Great God with a repeat time like Jordan. 3 titles, 4 years. 34 years after Magic's 5th ring, and he does time and the tie Magic Johnson to come back down 3-2. Can't sync it up any better. In comeback fashion, the Magic GOAT King LeBron LEBRON. They thought they're done. The Nets going to come in and stop the Lakers. It's a done deal. Oh no. GOAT King LeBron comes back and saves the best for last. 34th playoff win with the Lakers. GOAT King LeBron ties Kobe and Magic. The 34th playoff win for the 5th ring. Also, 34 playoff wins later after Orlando. After the title versus the Heat is when the Lakers win the title in 3 out of 4 seasons in their 34th finals appearance. LeBron's 3rd ring to his 4th ring would follow up with 34 more wins after that time for GOAT King LeBron James. GOAT LeBron, 19 playoff wins wearing number 6. GOAT King LeBron James. That'd be 19 finals wins, according to my calculation. 19 finals wins wearing number 6 for GOAT King LeBron James. That is Illuminati. 19 finals wins wearing the very special number 6 for GOAT King LeBron James. Again, drafted, joined LA on a 19 one-day numerology. In 19 playoff wins later, wearing the number 6 when he ties Michael Jordan. 24 wins in the finals. GOAT King LeBron down 3-2, 2-3. 6 wins away. A tie MJ facing elimination. That's how the GOAT King LeBron LEBRON likes it. GOAT King LeBron LLX show ain't the favorites. GOAT King LeBron LLX show is the underdog every step of the way. The king in the royal purple and gold colors proves everybody wrong all the way to the championship. That's what makes GOAT King LeBron the very special GOAT that he is. The very best of the best, GOAT King LeBron James. And 35 years later, from Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's sixth ring, Magic Johnson's sixth ring, GOAT King LeBron wins the title in 3 out of 5 seasons with the LA Lakers. King James, LeBron AD. Anthony Davis, the next great big man for the Lakers. Look at that finals performance against the Miami Heat. 3 titles in 4 seasons. It's all synced up for the GOAT King LeBron LLX show to win the championship. Nothing can stop the GOAT King LeBron LLX show, 14th repeat in the history of the NBA. 14th repeat. NBA Finals beginning on the 14-day numerology, June the 2nd of 2022. We all know it. We all know it because that's 14 5-day numerology. Clinching game of the 2014, or not 2014, but 2013 NBA Finals. The clinching game on that day in 2013 was a 14-day numerology. June 20th of 2013. Again, it tells us everything that's going to happen for GOAT King LeBron James. 14-5. LeBron's next repeat for the 14th repeat in the NBA. How about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar? I mean, this is a very advanced way of computing statistics that I have come across. How many playoff series wins after very significant events, such as Kobe's 5th ring, such as Magic and Kareem's last championship together, Abdul-Jabbar's 6th championship. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, GOAT King LeBron's going to pass him in scoring. 1947 is 21, okay? Well, I'll include it for you. I know some people may not be as good at math as I am, so I'll help you every step of the way because we got to go be a teacher right here. Kareem Abdul is a 14-5 numerology too. And how about Magic Johnson? August 14. I'll be ready in 5 minutes. And Magic Johnson, August 14th. I compute the numerology of all of the Laker greats out there because that's where GOAT King LeBron is solidifying his spot amongst the Laker greats out there. 1959 is 24, right? So, and then you see 24 can be reduced. So that gives us 19-1 Magic Johnson when GOAT King LeBron passes Magic Johnson. 14th NBA repeat. 14th day. MJ 6th ring. 1-4 in the finals, the Cavaliers. GOAT King LeBron James. Team playoff series wins. Heat. Very lucky 13, very unlucky 13. And no 3-peat, but we get 13 playoff series in total for GOAT King LeBron James. An unlucky experience in a shortened regular season. When you in your 30s, when you don't have all of the rest like you do in a normal regular season schedule, GOAT King LeBron was hurt by the condensed schedule from 2020 to 2021. And that is the very unlucky circumstances involving GOAT King LeBron not being able to win the 3-peat. And nothing can stop GOAT King LeBron right now. He is on his way to tying Michael Jordan. I should include the number 24 in the title. 24 months after the Sun series, GOAT King LeBron tie MJ. 24 months after. 24 months after. 24 months after Kobe's death. When AD returned, it's when GOAT King LeBron was out again. Kobe was ritually sacrificed on a 13-day numerology. Lakers win the title 2 out of 3 seasons with the King. Ever since the death of Kobe Bryant, win the title in 2 out of 3 seasons. Westbrook drafted first round, 4th overall. This guy is gonna be this guy is gonna show that Kobe still lives amongst the LA Lakers. Russell Westbrook is going nowhere. He will have plenty of time to be on the court with GOAT King LeBron to resolve whatever differences we've got right now. We will work on it, GOAT King LeBron, LLX. We will work on these very big problems facing Russell Westbrook right now. He's got to learn to settle into a role. He's got to get used to knowing where GOAT King LeBron and Anthony Davis are going to be at any given time. Malik Monk is a baller for the GOAT King LeBron, LLX. Avery Bradley can play defense. There's a role for Dwight Howard when the GOAT King LeBron, LLX, shows up against bigger guys. GOAT King LeBron, can he become the greatest Laker ever? The only thing that would count out GOAT King LeBron is the fact that he doesn't play more than just 5 seasons with the LA Lakers. And that's Illuminati too. Kobe 20 seasons, GOAT King LeBron 5 with the LA Lakers, adding up to 25. There you go. It never ends. It never ends, folks. It never ends. It never ends. It never, ever ends. For GOAT King LeBron in the LA Lakers. And speaking of 14-0 in the first round before the Suns lost. And the NBA is like, 14th repeat. They don't think GOAT King LeBron gonna win no more. Why do you think they call him GOAT? GOAT King LeBron played 14 seasons before joining the LA Lakers. 14 seasons. 14 seasons before joining the Lakers. That's Illuminati. He's going to win the 14th repeat. He played 14 seasons before joining the Lakers. Ties Michael Jordan at Brooklyn. The whole Illuminati sequence is complete. 47 playoff series wins for GOAT King LeBron James. 47 degrees in the Masonic compass. Freemasons, this is all there is to it. The loser LeBron haters will say, 4 and 7 Freemasons. But Revelation in number the beast 66. Don't kid yourselves. This is the 47. 47 playoff series wins for GOAT King LeBron James. LeBron, the one and only King James, coronated, has lived up to the occasion as the real GOAT of the game for GOAT King LeBron James. For his 19th championship, he has lost 1 out of 9 playoff series since the 4th ring. It's 1 or 2 of these findings that keeps a video from being absolutely perfect. Like that GOAT King LeBron 14 repeat video connecting his time with the Heat and the Cavs. Like what was missing? The fact that GOAT King LeBron played 14 seasons in the NBA for joining the Lakers. Boom, that's a perfect video if I did not leave that out. Most important thing is putting the information out there for everybody. That's the most important thing. But you see this? We repping GOAT King LeBron all the way. We winning the championship. We winning everything coming our way. GOAT King LeBron, Alexa. Where they going to be at? Where them haters going to be at? Nowhere. Where they going to be at? Nowhere. Well, they'll be somewhere. They'll still find a way to delegitimize it. Short season logo. LeBron, asterisk, short season. That's the reason why they say he ain't winning no more. It's because he's had championships of asterisks. Man, these GOAT King LeBron haters, man, they're absolutely over the place. They're completely ridiculous. They're ready to crown the Nets when they're up 3-2. They don't understand that there's only one GOAT King LeBron. Only one king. These people say, "Oh, he loses NBA Finals." How many times Michael lost in the first round and all that? Michael falls short of the NBA Finals. But GOAT LeBron, it's used against him if he makes it to the finals. Appreciate both guys. Appreciate OG and Michael. Dominate. But this is the one new legacy of GOAT King LeBron, that he wins as the underdog. And GOAT LeBron in the NBA Finals for 8 straight years, whatever it was. Amazing. He's playing at a high level at 37 years of age. Look at him. He's met Nets clowns. He said he was having surgery the other day. Surgery? He's out there on the court dominating the New York Knicks where you all at. This GOAT King LeBron is having surgery. He may have surgery after the year, but GOAT King LeBron has all the very best resources out there to manage any possible injury on a day-to-day basis. You just don't get it. The guy eats well, takes care of himself. That's how he's able to play all this time in the NBA. This is a new legacy for GOAT LeBron. In fact, I'm glad GOAT King LeBron didn't 3-peat. I'm glad he did not. Because, just crown LeBron already. Like, he's going to win every year. And GOAT LeBron losing the first round. He's last up. He's done. He's never good again. And that's what they say about GOAT King LeBron James right now. So I'm glad GOAT King LeBron lost in the first round, because you already the discount GOAT King LeBron already. And that's going to enhance GOAT King LeBron's legacy. Everyone ready to say that this guy ain't got it anymore, that this guy is washed up, that he's ready to call it quits, that he's ready to retire. They're always using the Lakers for his businesses and all that. But LeBron has too much pride, only about business, all that. This guy about winning, and he's smart to win off the court too. And that's what LeBron will do. He will be up there amongst the Laker greats. Don't worry. When he beats a super team, he will. Don't worry. When he wins the championship after Kobe's death, he already has cemented himself among the GOAT King LeBron, Laker greats. And 19th Amendment in the women president, Kamala Harris. She's the chosen one. She's the crowned one. 19th Amendment. The female owner, Jeannie Buss. There you go. In June 19 of 2016, it ended here. There's so much more to talk about, but it's all good. We have all season. 7 years later, he ties Michael Jordan. After the greatest upset ever. There's only one GOAT King LeBron James. 3-4 in the finals with the Cavs. His last game 7. And GOAT King LeBron about to win the championship in 3 out of 4 seasons with Anthony Davis. Official. It's official. It is.